people struggle with engagement. What do we mean with it? That your dog pays attention to you when you're out and about. Now, there are a few things that we can do to teach better engagement, to teach eye contact, to teach our dogs to be checked in with us. But I think the most important thing is to look at it as an engagement. Look at your outings with your dog as a date. If you are checked out, if you're on your phone, if you're constantly talking to someone else, and you are not engaged with your dog, why would your dog be engaged with you when you want him to be? Because you might have been on your phone, and your dog might have been checking in with you, and you were not there to see it. So, that is my very first and probably the best tip. Make sure that when you're out with your dog, see it as a date, like a first date or, an anniversary date. You need to put effort into your dog, and then your dog will put effort back into you. Now, what kind of games can we play to help with engagement? I'm going to show you with my dogs today. So the first one is all about eye contact. What you're going to do is you're going to put a treat in between your thumb and your middle finger, so you can point at your eye and the treat is right next to your eye, which then makes your dog look at you. Alright, let's see how we teach that look command. Alright, this one is fairly easy. So we go and say, look. Yes! The moment she makes eye contact with me, that's what gets the yes and the treat. Then when she gets good at that, I get rid of the treat and I just point, look. Yes. And then when she gets good at that, I get rid of everything and I just go, look. Yes. Now, I think it's important you also practice this when your dog is next to you. Because, look. Yeah. Most of the time that you're going to need this is on a walk. So if you're walking, you should be able to go, look. And your dog makes eye contact with you, therefore can't see some other stuff, right? So that's a really basic engagement game. All right, the next one we're gonna play is Go Get It. Go Get It, I want to reward coming back to me to restart a game. And this could be right now with food, could be with a ball, could be sniffs. Yeah, so he's making eye contact with me now. I say yes, and then go get it. Yeah, Zelda, he has to go get the treat. I wait till he comes back to me. Eye contact, yes. And I toss the treat in a shitty place that he can't get the treat. Yes. Yeah, so I basically keep repeating that and I'm rewarding checking in with me. Like right now he's looking at my hands, I don't like that. So I wait. And the most important thing in these games is to shut up. Be quiet. Don't go like, look, right? Because that's not your dog, sorry dude, that's not your dog choosing to engage with you. That is you annoying the shit out of your dog until they pay attention. Okay, so there you go. Sit. Good. Yes. Right? Now, if he is busy with something, that means I need to wait in this case. Because I want him to learn, if you want this game to continue, you pay attention to me. See what he's doing now? He is waiting for me to check in with him because he knows it's worth it. If I wait here, she might toss that treat again. She might check in with me and play a game. Because he knows I'm not going to be begging for his attention. He knows. Cool. Yes. Me checking in with her gets me what I want. Right? So stop begging your dog for attention. Play a bit of hard to get. Yes. Alright, the next one, I hope I can show it properly. I'm really struggling here with the camera angle. And I call this one Temptation Tea. So with this, you either need to have your dog on a lead and step on the lead, or if you're doing it inside the house, you can have the dog loose. I'm going to show, I have treats in both my hands. I'm going to show them to her, and then I'm going to make my eyes white. Yes, good. So what happened, and I'll see if I can get a camera angle, is she looked at the treat, then she made eye contact with me. What I want her to learn is like, yes, there are distracting things in our environment, yes, but if you focus on me, you'll either get the reward or I will release you to whatever that distracting thing is. Yes, good. Now, if you have a small dog, it might be worth it coming down a little bit. Good. And if you have a dog that is struggling, bring the treats closer to your face. Now, obviously, I'm using boring kibble, but if you make the treats more interesting, like sausage or chicken or a piece of steak or 2 favorite bowls. Actually, let's try that. Okay, so now I don't have food, I have toys. If I'm gonna do this, he's like side-eyeing me, yes! Right now the reward would be that, okay? But that is much harder for him than using a piece of food. He's like, oh my god, I have toys that I can choose from. Okay, so you can make this as hard and as easy as you like. Another good game to create a bit more engagement is the touch command. All you need to do is hold out your hand, yes, and say yes when they touch your hand or the target that you're after. Right, and again, you can make this as fun and as silly as you want. Yes, 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 good job. Right, again, this is so easy to implement on a walk. Touch, 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 yes, good job. Lenny, touch, yes, touch, yes, touch. Okay, so as you can see, they want to keep playing the game. Super easy, also helps with recall. Yeah, you don't have to treat every single touch. Eventually, you want to just reward a few of them. So that's another good one. All right. The next one is a game that you should play on leash. I call it the high-low game. Now, this game has 2 really good elements. First of all, it teaches your dog to calm down from a high drive situation. And the other one is that it's a fun game of tug. Obviously, I am not going to show you how to play tug with your dog and how to play fetch, because those are obvious things that you can do to create more engagement and relationship with your dog. Remember, back to the first minute of this video, every outing and activity with your dog is like a date. So do stuff with your dog that you both enjoy doing. Now the high-low game, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hype Lennox up and then I'm gonna bring him down with easy, and I'm gonna repeat that quite a few times. Now I'm not sure if I'm gonna stay in the camera angle the whole time, and he is obsessed with this toy, so I might have to use treats in between because I haven't used it for a while. Now I recommend you do this with shoes on, but I don't feel like putting them on. So let's see how we go. So what I'm gonna do for 10 seconds, I'm gonna tug with him and then I'm gonna stop the game. I want him to quieten down, check in with me, then I play the game again. You ready? Let's go. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, so I hype him up. Get him going. Good job. Good job. Nice. And then I'll step on the lead and I go easy. Easy. Now, my goal here is to show him that the fun is with me, not just with the toy. And if he wants to restart, he has to check in with me. Now, this is a super high value toy for him, so I might be waiting for a bit. Remember what I said about not bugging the dog? This is where it comes in. Your dog needs to understand that the toy isn't the fun bit, you are the fun bit that makes the toy move. And the moment he's quieter and he kind of leaves it be, there, did you see that? Yes! That's when the game starts, because he's like, oh, actually, shall we play the game together? Yes, we are gonna play the game together. The reason the leash is on is because I don't want the dog to run off. Alright. See how he's now already pushing into me? He wants to play, he wants the game to continue. I go easy. Calm him down. You don't have to do this with a tug toy. You can do this with a ball. You can just do this with personal play. Kind of depends what vibe your dog has. Now Lennox likes to destroy shit. So I do need to keep an eye on that he doesn't do that with this one. Easy. There. See how he wants to play with me? That's what I want. Okay. Because he offered it to me. He showed that he wanted to play with me, not just by himself. I'm restarting the game. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Now, if you wonder what that looks like with a dog that is less toy motivated, like Zelda doesn't really care about toys, we can also do this with personal play. So again, I have my dog on leash, so I can control them, and the game is me, right? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, whoops, Daisy. And easy. Easy. So I want her to calm down. That's a nice shake off. I sit. I don't want her barking at me. You ready? Oh! Oh, he's barking again. Don't play with the leash, ding dong. And easy. Easy. I don't want it to come out of high drive. Easy. Don't want her barking at me. Good girl. And then you keep repeating that. Good job. And now we calm it down at the end. Alright, we don't want her hyped up. Nice and calm. Good girl. That's it. And I could restart the game now. But I don't want to because it's nearly dinner time. Right? But this is how far you could take the relaxation in between the sessions, right? And this, there we go. This is all creating engagement. All right, just to show you what it looks like. And easy. Easy. Alright, so that is the high-low game. Good girl. And now she's waiting to see what happens next. So these are my favorite engagement games with my dogs that I think works well to create that drive to want to hang out with you. But it is all about making yourself interesting and not beg for their attention and not constantly shower them with non-stop attention in the house. Because if you give them too much in the house, then when you're outside, the dog is like, oh, I'm going to take a break from you because I know I get everything I want from you when I'm inside the house. But when I'm outside, I want to do my own thing. And I don't want my dogs to think that. Yeah, so that's when I implement these type of things. Alright, let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. See you next time.